Yes, welcome back. Today is another vlog. It's not been a vlog for a while. Last one was the Mac game, I believe. We're shooting our fourth game of the season so far, and the season only started like a week ago, 6 days ago. So 4 games in 6 days isn't bad going, really. Well, I've shot 3 games and I'm about to shoot a 4th in 6 days. So, today's Spain versus Germany under 19 Euros. I'm currently doing that at the moment as we sort of like get towards Chester pre-season next Saturday, which is when the Euros ends next Saturday as well. And yeah, I thought I'd go. I don't know why. Do you know them days where you're just not in a great mood and you just can't really be bothered? Not from like a I can't be arsed. It's like I just don't feel great. So, but I'm gonna go because I'll probably regret it if I don't. So let's go. Let's try and get some decent photos. I've not had an amazing celebration picture, so if I could get that today, that would make me probably feel a lot better. And just get some good pictures today. Be a bit more creative than I have been. Now I've shaken off probably a little bit of the rust that I had. I tried to record a vlog for the last 2 games, but it's just confidence. I don't really feel great on it. But I've just decided, because I'm in not great of a mood today, I'm just not bothered. So I think I'm just going to get to the game. I'm going to stick the mics on. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have some fun. And if ultimately somebody doesn't like it, or someone thinks a little bit like a weirdo or whatever, I'm not too bothered, to be honest, because again, the mood I'm in, I couldn't really give any more cares, let's say, about it. So I think I might make a TikTok as well, a bit more of a detailed one, or just like a talk during the game, which I haven't done yet. But I've got 2 mini mics for a reason, so let's put them to use. I probably could have used them now, but I didn't. So nice one. In the fighting for top spot in the group today is the last lot of group games. I could have gone to Wrexham, done Wales versus Denmark, but to be honest, I'd probably rather go to Spain, because I feel go to Spain and Germany, because I feel that's where more action will be. And I got in touch with, or one of the Germany players got in touch with me. Their number 6, his name, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so I'd have to read it, and obviously I can't come drive him. Got in touch with me and asked me for some pictures, and I believe he sent my link to their group chat or something, because then 1 or 2 of the other players posted pictures that I hadn't posted. So I imagine that it's gone around like that. And I did tell him that I'd get some for him if he plays. And he said he appreciated that. So I thought, we're all shooting with a purpose today. I guess we're shooting for the number 6 for Germany mainly, but I'm probably going to sit at both ends. I'm going to probably do about 75 minutes in this game, because I've got people coming around, or family coming around to watch the World Cup later. This could go really wrong today. I could get horrendous photos and it just destroys my mood even more. Or we could get good photos and then I'm on cloud 9 again. So I think these are the days probably where you've got to show up. Saying that, to be fair, there was numerous Chester games last year, obviously with a personal situation, where I probably shouldn't have gone, and I did. And 1 or 2 times it made me worse, because I feel like my bad mood deflected or reflected in the photos and on my performance my performance photographing wise. And some games it made me go a little bit harder and do a little bit better, so it's a double-edged sword. It's going to be probably a bit waffly, this vlog, because again I'm in a bad mood, so I feel like waffling and just spouting absolute tripe. But yeah, we're about 25 minutes away, probably 30-ish. So let's get to the ground, let's get out, stick the mics on, get the camera set up and get to work, just take some good pictures and whatever. So let's go. Alright, for the eagle-eyed of you, you can obviously see that I'm not at the game anymore, and there's a reason for that. So let me just get into it. I was going to go straight onto the laptop, but let me get into it a little bit. So yesterday was very strict. It was at Denby, so the ground's not as big as the race course, so it was very intimate a little bit in strict, and for that ground, you have to sit in front of the advertising board. You can't really sit behind. You can, because people were, but I mean, if you want to be like as close as possible, you want to sit on the pitch, like I do at Chester, but you can't back advertising boards. Because I did the Italy game the other day, and me and somebody else got told off for sitting in front of the Adidas logo. Obviously at Wrexham you sat behind, but still close enough to the pitch, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, so it was a little bit strict, so I didn't really record. There was a lot of people there as well, and I didn't really have the space to record, to be honest. It was very hectic, very hot yesterday. It must be like 25 degrees or something. But yeah, like I say, it was very hectic, as we were like confined to this little box that none of us were really sat in, but kind of adjusting it a little bit and trying to, because it was like a really little corner you could sit in, or you could go behind with the fans. I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to sit on the pitch. And I moved a bit further away from the box. I probably should have, but it worked. I didn't get told off, so that's why I didn't record. There was nothing to do with like the mood or anything, because you can tell my mood was horrendous in that first little clip. Anyway, it's now improved, and it really improved yesterday for a particular reason. So we're going to go through and look at some of the pictures, but the whole reason of me doing this tournament was to catch the eye of some of the best up-and-coming footballers, and to shoot my first UEFA tournament. And one of them was called Thiago Petach, and I don't think many people knew about him, but I did, because I remember when I was at the Etihad to watch City and Real Madrid. He played against us in the game where we got knocked out of the Champions League. He also played against us in the 3-0, the first game with Valverde. So I remembered the name, and I was like, well, if he started against us, he must. And then I think he went on to start against Bayern as well in the mental game, not the 1-0 or whatever it was after. So he caught my eye. My entire whole plan was like, get good pictures of him and see what can come of it. Anyway, he saw the pictures, he DM'd me, and he's used them on his story and in his post, which I'll put a screenshot on right now. If you follow my Instagram, you'll have heard that already. And TikTok. But I wanted to get some sort of video out there for it on YouTube to my laptop, and I basically just looked through some of the pictures in the gallery. So I actually made a massive mistake in the first game that I did with the aperture, and I left it at f2.8, and it left these like colours and stripes around people that I didn't really want, sort of in the sunlight. So I changed my aperture to 5.6, and that completely got rid of it and made all the pictures focus a lot nicer, which was good. I'm trying to do a lot more landscape stuff, especially for players reposting on stories and stuff, because that's how I'm sort of going to get my name out there. I do like these, but again, we've got that little outline, which I don't really like. There's a Madzuma Lum. One of these will go on the story. The team photos are really cool to do, because it's not something I've ever done before. The journey one's a lot better, because I'm sort of in the middle for it. They're not looking at me, they're obviously looking at the journey photographer. But I know now as well to change my aperture, because it's been at f2.8 the entire time. I probably could have gone a little bit lower. But yeah, and these first loads of pictures I didn't really like, and that's kind of the mistake I made in the first game I did. The second game was at night, so it didn't really make a difference. But yeah, so we can see here, I think this is about where I changed it. Or maybe these lots of pictures after. Yeah, we can see on Thiago Petach here, there is no outline. Free kick here, there is a little bit, so probably after this picture I change it. So yeah, a couple of free kick shots. Quim is the captain. He's just signed for Almeida, I want to say. Not really in focus, but I thought I'd get it. Ousmane Diallo, who scored a brilliant goal. Kim again. And then Sergio Esteban, I got a really nice celebration photo. Here's Engels as well. This one will probably go on the story. And there's another one of the centre half. That one will probably go on the story as well. And I'll just trying to get my name out there, basically. They're number 60. I'm not sure on names really for a lot of these players. But you can see that we're in focus quite a lot, which is good. That one will go on the story. And yeah, that was kind of the point. This is a really nice one of Thiago Petach. I'm kind of surprised he didn't post this, because it's really good. I think it's very in focus and nice. I'll get onto one that he did post. He liked this on my story, and he DM'd me after this and replied to this picture, which is quite good. Or was it that one? It was one of these two. And then I got Sergio Esteban celebration, which I got in the first game, but because I hadn't changed my aperture, I had the outlines on the hands, and it wasn't very nice. If I'm trying to be quick as well, it's because I want to watch the British Grand Prix. That's why. But I also want to get this out. So yeah, there's that, and then I decided to flip for landscape, to portrait, sorry, to do some ones that can go on the story. Then he did another celebration. I do know his name, number 15, but I forgot it. Yeah, this got posted on mine. This is Francis Onyeka. Didn't repost it. I've got some good pictures of him. It'd be nice if he reposted them because they are probably some of the best pictures I've got of him. Then here's a bit. This is the one. That's the one Thiago Petach used. It is actually quite good. It is actually very in focus, a lot more than I thought it was at the time. It's good. I don't know why he's used it, to be fair, because it's the back of him, but it's a good photo. I'm not going to complain because he's followed by like Mbappe and all that, so I'm not going to moan. Here's Mizuma Lum again. It's a little bit annoying because he was playing on the opposite side to me because, again, it was a little bit faffy, so I had to sit in a corner, which you can pretty much tell by this. It was a nice angle to sit at, to be fair, because I ended up getting a lot of Thiago Petach, which is what I wanted to do, so maybe I might do that at Wrexham, I don't know. Just to change it up, but yeah, he messaged me after Germany-Wales, so I said to him, I was like, I'll make sure I get some for you. I think he also sent them to his teammates, because Jai Fields used one in his post, and it wasn't one that I posted. That is good quality, so that one can probably go on the story, to be honest. And yeah, just try and get some shares and stuff. I got a free month of the Meta subscription as well, so I don't know if that's why Petach messaged me, because I've got a verified badge now. I'm not paying for it, I just want to see if it helps me reach a bit more. Again, I like this one of Petach. I've forgot his name. That's Jai Fields. Again, it's another good one. That one can probably go on the story. I feel like that would probably be one he might be interested in. I don't know why that's gone off. That might be one that he's probably interested in, so I could probably use that. And I've got a little sequence here. I did leave about 75 minutes because I had family come around to watch some World Cup games. But I mainly did the job. This is a really nice picture of that number 15, which he hasn't reposted, which I'm very gutted about, because it's probably one of the better ones I've taken this tournament. And then number 17 for Germany there is quite good. I think that's Xavi Esparza, who plays for, and has played for Barcelona, I believe. But yeah, there's a little thing of the gallery. If anyone wants to look through it, DM me, I might send it you. I don't know if I'm going to, because I am trying to sell some of these pictures on like websites where like Alamy and stuff like that, so maybe I won't send them, but I might, if I like you, then I might let you have a look. But yeah, so that was just a little thing of the game. So it shows why, if you're not in a good mood, just show up and stuff might happen, because that wouldn't have happened yesterday and I probably would have been worse for it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support on the pictures, especially the Chester ones. They always blow up, the Chester ones, although they always do quite well. I'm absolutely buzzing with the Thiago Petach picture, and I'm hoping I can try and get a follow back at some point. I'm not going to ask him because he'll probably block me, and rightly so, by the way. But I'm hoping to try and get some more of him in either the semi-finals if it does end up Spain or playing at Wrexham, but I don't think that will happen. But they haven't conceded a goal all tournament, so I expect them to be in the final. As do I with Germany as well. So we'll get some more of him. So yeah, that's all for this little vlog. I'm sorry it's not the vlog I kind of wanted it to be, but it panned out quite well in the end, I suppose. So we'll have more of a vlog against Wrexham where I'll probably talk on the camera during the game. Obviously there's a bit of a game, I think you can show it, so if I get told off, I get told off. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.